here.
Oh, calm down, my prince. They're going to hire a new maid soon, and she'll clean everything up, even your things.
No, not that. Mother taught me that you're not supposed to leave things lying around.
Stop lecturing me. Why don't you call in sick so we can both spend time with each other?
No, I'm actually very late. I have to go to work.
Before you go, could you please bring me some juice?
What? Your dad is right. You treat me like your servant.
Do you have the money for my school fee now?
No, Jessica. Because what little money I managed to save was to buy my grandfather's medicine. When my mom opens a flower shop again, I'm going to be the administrator, and I'm going to help her with the expenses.
What about me? You're married now, Brian. Remember, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours.
Now we're married. Well, then start treating me like your husband and not like your slave.
Хорошо, Mr. Mila. It's a stilka.
I didn't understand a thing, but looking at your smile, I guess it went well.
It went really well. He confirmed that he's going to meet us, so have everything ready in the boardroom right now, please.
But Mr. Juan has it ready for 5 o'clock.
No, are you kidding? I scheduled the boardroom days ago for that time.
Well, don't worry. I'll speak with Bruno right now and see how I can resolve this. Sarah? I know that I've said this many times, but I will never forget how grateful I am that you helped me.
You don't have to keep thanking me, Bea. I'll always support you with whatever you need. Is Cornelio still bothering you?
No, not at all. Every time he sees me, he doesn't know where to hide. Besides, he's very busy with his uncle about the remodeling of Los Adoloridos.
At least he's keeping himself occupied with something.
And he lets me concentrate with my work. By the way, the daycare center you set up for the other workers and me has made life easier for us.
Is Tadeo doing well?
They help him a lot with his reading problem and he's progressing very well. But of course, to have him near makes me feel much easier.
I'm really glad, Beatriz. Besides, I spoke to Mateo and he has great ideas about starting more workshops at the daycare center. So from now on, things are going to change for the better.
You stay away from my dad!
Deborah, please, behave like a proper lady, huh?
A woman who behaves like a lady is boring. There's no doubt that your change wasn't only with your mustache.
And from what I can see,
Oh, that coming from a woman who got pregnant by her ex.
Do not speak to my daughter that way.
You're a completely new man, Prospero. I think I'm going to go to the textile store to tell my friend Rose how attractive her husband
don't you dare!
is.
Stop messing with my family!
Honey.
I'm ready now, Mrs. Deborah.
Enjoy it, darling. Make yourself at home. I mean, in the home of my daughter.
Oh, I hate her! I hate her, Dad! Someday I'm going to get rid of her!
Listen, dear. That is no way for you to be speaking. Please, sit down. Sit down and relax first. Do you think she'll speak to your mom?
Well, she should. So my mom will know what you did to her.
I've tried to talk to her, dear. You've seen it. Imagine she thought Bertha was my lover.
What you did was unforgivable, Dad. And I can't defend you from something like that. Much less with the shameless reaction of that woman.
I know, and you're absolutely right. I'm going to pay for my mistakes, but I only came because I wanted to tell you something important, huh? I think it's better if you came back to our house. Juan isn't going to marry you.
Legacy.
It doesn't do us any good even if we live in a mansion. You can't be in the same level as me!
You knew who you were marrying, baby girl. What are you trying to say now?
Forgive me, my prince. I don't want to fight with you. I love you so much.
It's true what they say that when the bills come in the door, love flies out of the window.
But in this house, there are no unpaid bills, Brian. Unlike living in your house.
You did exactly the same at my house, Jessica!
Look, I think it's best if you just go. Or else we might just beat each other up. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Baby girl, I think it's better if we go back to our house.
Mrs. Rosa wants to see you.
Your future mother-in-law.
Your future mother-in-law wants to see you.
Let her in.
Ma'am?
Jean, comment vas-tu?
Je suis en train de très bien.
Thank you, but I already ate. Look, as you'll understand, Juan, I can never allow this. My daughter should stop this inappropriate situation in your house. Marriage is the next step. And that has to happen before her condition becomes more noticeable.
Well, I'll have to discuss that with Julieta.
Oh, Juan. I've already thought about the events hall where we can hold the wedding because with so many guests on both our sides, the garden isn't going to be big enough.
Well, you'd better not get ahead of yourself. That decision has to be made between Julieta and me.
Don't forget, Juan, that the family, your children, and a house that you can call home are what really matters in life. Remember your dear parents. And besides, a real man does his duty, and you are going to marry my daughter no matter what.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Rosa, but that is something I'm going to decide with Julieta, not with you.
Adela, please serve us coffee.
With pleasure, ma'am.
Just for her, Adela. Thank you.
Dad, you have nothing to worry about. Juan is going to marry me, and Sarah and her mother are going to leave Santa Catalina once and for all.
For your peace of mind and your babies, you should stop this pointless fight with Deborah and Sarah.
I'm doing all of this for my baby, Dad. I'm thinking of my baby's future, and you should do the same for me.
That reaction is precisely what worries me, honey.
I'm all right, Dad. Have faith in me. With me in this house, everything's gonna be different, I assure you.
Honey, in our house, we will welcome you with open arms, all of us, whether or not you end up getting married to Juan.
I know, Dad. You've never closed the doors to me, and I'm always grateful to you for that.
We will never abandon you, Julieta. Especially now that you're carrying my first grandchild.
I assure you, Dad, Sarah is going to pay for everything that she did. I will kick her out of here, and I'll do whatever it takes.
Forgive me if you felt I was interfering, but I'm a mother. I'm only looking out for my daughter. But anyway, let it be God's will. At this height of the day, all I wish is that your son, well, it's probably going to be a boy, be born healthy.
I'd love to continue chatting, but I have a meeting to go to.
Yes, Juan, I know that you're very busy. Only that, before I go, I'd like to make one thing very clear, okay? Don't think that Julieta sent me to talk to you, huh?
Don't worry, I know Julieta very well and she wouldn't do that. But I understand that you're worried about her.
More than you can imagine. We've bought a little crib for her for 30,000.
Oh well, I can see that you're really excited about this.
Very excited, just imagine. Wow, if your dad's still alive, oh, the late Severiano would be so happy. He was so homely, so good, so talkative, so handsome.
You were very fond of my father.
Yes. I mean, like so many people in the town that he was so generous with, right? I was looking for... Here, look at the crib. Isn't it beautiful? 30,000.
I can see that, it's really nice. I dropped by to see Juan, but he was with Rosa.
Ridiculous old woman. If she were with me, I would kick her out.
Well, why is that, Pedro?
Never mind. What do you want?
Show me the documents you're going to use against Juan. I'm going to take them and take a look at them. I just want to make sure everything is okay.
I'm not giving you this. Don't forget that I can also give the order for people to disappear without covering my hands in blood.
Why do you say that?
From now on, you and Deborah are going to do whatever I ask you to do. Get out of my office. Get out of my office! Go get out! Get out now! Get out of here!
Ambitious little prick. We'll soon see who orders who.
Oh, come on.
This place looks so sad without my lovely niece Paloma.
Right. I miss her very much. We had never been separated.
I know, brother. That's why I came here for you. Can I have some pineapple water?
Zita, a glass of pineapple water for my brother, please. Come here, let's sit. Hey, what's that? What's with that big smile on your face, brother?
Well, it feels very nice to hear such a thing from you, dear brother.
Well, that's what we are after all, right? I'm really grateful to you because you accompanied my dear Paloma to the altar.
It was the least I could do. Our kids are the most important thing. Thank you. Listen, speaking of kids, has Cornelio been here yet?
No, he hasn't been here. I'm out just looking for him. I was glad Irma already left. Because she stirred up memories that keep on ruining my peace of mind.
Well, only the two of you know the mistakes that you have made. But it's really not worth it to carry so much sorrow, brother.
I know what I did to Irma, but it's not that. It's about something that was said by Severiano. It really keeps on bothering me.
Boss Mateo!
Brandon!
I missed you so much, boss.
Me too, boy. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, you aren't gonna drink again, right?
I will be continuing with my therapy, Brandon. I'll take it one day at a time. I can do this.
Boss, I want to ask you something. Well, I'm very fond of you, and in a good way.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm curious, are you still in love with Boss Julieta?
I can't answer that right now, Brandon. We'll just see.
Legacy. Legacy.
Sweetie, this place is very big.
Yes, this company is the legacy of my father.
Lucas? Lucas, did you bring a visitor?
Yes, Sarah. Let me introduce you to my birth mother, Carmen Cortina.
Pleased to meet you, ma'am. You don't know what a pleasure it is for me to meet you.
I am pleased
It's
to
good
meet
to
you
see
too.
you.
Oh, wait, one.
Welcome, ma'am.
One. My
Pleased
mother
to meet you.
I'm delighted.
brought her here.
Well, I thought you were heading to Santa Catalina for lunch.
Yes, we went to the doctor, and as the company office is on the way, I wanted her to see it.
Well, this is her company too, right? No problem.
Thank you.
Ma'am,
It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Ah. Oh, look! Look who's here. It's the horse handler. Is this woman really your mother? Wonderful. She's not like the other one.
Did you call him?
Juan Del Monte.
Juan Del Monte. Perfect. Are you now ready to win your children back, Aurora?
Mom, you should apologize to her and Lucas, will you please?
Look, ma'am, why don't you go somewhere else with your poison?
I'm not leaving. This company is my daughter's.
Then learn to behave yourself. I'm not going to allow you to insult Lucas's mom.
Well, she's the one who's dying, right?
Okay, ma'am,
What
you
did you say? I'm sorry. I offer you an apology from the bottom of my heart. Forgive me. Get out of here. I don't want you to never set foot in this company again, ever. What is the matter with you? You shouldn't have said things like that, Mother.
Mom!
You are so insensitive sometimes.
Mom, wake up! Mom!
She lost consciousness.
Mom! Mom, please wake up. Mom. Mom. Mommy.
We have to take her to the hospital.
Mom, wake up.
Bruno, the stretcher in the car, please.
She looks pretty bad. Juan, do something, please.
Hold on.
She has a pulse.
Mom.
But she's very
Pedro,
weak.
help me.
We need to do something.
We have to take her to the car. Here's the stretcher.
Hold on, they've brought the stretcher.
Be very careful, please.
On
Be
the count
very
of
careful.
3. Okay? 1,
Come on,
2,
come on.
3. Let's go.
We have to save her, please.
All right.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Lucas, no matter what you need, just tell me I'll be
Thank you
here.
very much.
I'm very sure it's an organ failure. She has a renal problem, I just know it.
Do you see what you did, Mother? I just hope that Lucas's mother is all right, because if something happens, nobody is going to forgive you. No, but me? Why me?
Salvador, this is slander. I mean, don't even think about it. That could bring a lot of pain.
What if it's true? You tell me, how can everything in my life change if that is true?
Don't look back, brother. Don't be a slave to the past, I beg you. After all, I doubt what Boss Severiano told you. He probably said it because he was angry about the fight that you previously had.
Whatever it was, the doubt has been bothering me every day.
Forget it, Salvador. You're not going to torment your daughter even more. She's now happy with her life, and she and Simon were able to overcome all their adversities, and their love was triumphant.
I know that. But things can change the same way when I confronted that swine Severiano. I'm afraid, Modesto.
Don't be afraid. I'm here with you, brother. And I'm not going to leave you. You can count on it.
Legacy. Legacy.
Aurora, the time has finally come.
I'm scared of seeing them again.
Oh, trust me. I'm going to help you.
My sons. Both of them are so handsome. Every time I see them on the news, I want to be near them, but I never dared to.
They're millionaires now, Aurora. But your sons are like Cain and Abel. No, don't be frightened. You're going to win Juan immediately.
And Pedro?
Just leave him to me.
The answer is not to run away, Brandon.
But boss, I'm not running away. What I want is to grow. I know that I'm going to make it there because the best universities that teach robotics are there. Besides, I'm gonna go look for my dad.
Don't you lie to me. You and I are friends. You want to go after Dulce, right?
Well, it's also for that, yes. But besides, I want to have work to help my mother. I have buddies who have gone across the border, and now they send money to their parents.
Okay. I understand that you want to be successful, but you can also do that here in Mexico. We have some very good universities, you can get a good job. Don't make the same mistakes that I made, Brandon.
What mistakes, boss?
Going after someone and ending up with nothing. As a kid, I wanted to run away. To ride a motorbike and disappear without anyone knowing. Without realizing the pain I was causing my brothers. Let me ask you something. Do you want your mom to be sad because you chose to leave?
Mother, I really cannot believe that you can be so insensitive. You know that Lucas's mother is going through something? Sarah, I didn't have any bad intentions. You never do anything with bad intentions. But you always end up hurting everybody. You always cause problems for everyone, Mom. Don't try to sway me with your words anymore. Just accept what you did was wrong.
I promise you, darling, things like this will never happen again.
I want you to apologize to my brother Lucas.
Huh? Now he is your brother. So where is that Sarah who was against all of the Del Montes?
She's right in front of you. The fact that I'm against my brothers doesn't mean that I'm going to hurt them, and I'm not going to allow you to hurt people with your insensitive comments.
All right, Sarah. I'm going to speak to Lucas because the last thing I want is for you to be angry with me, darling. And that you take their side before your own mothers.
Mom, come on, please. Just leave. I have a lot of work to do.
Look at how you're speaking to me. I am still your mother.
I know that. But you need to be conscious of the things that you're saying. Oh, no. Mom, please, there's no reason for you to cry.
It's just that it bothers me. And it saddens me because I assumed that your hostility would only be towards them.
You know, I've been patient while you've been doing things behind my back. You make crude comments about people who have done nothing to you.
But I'm only concerned about your happiness.
About my happiness?
Yes.
How come, if you were the one who dragged me here against my will? You put a bottle of wine in Mateo's room with the intention of getting him drunk.
Oh.
And then you also seduced Mr. Prospero Millan. And on top of all of that, you constantly aggravate Simon. You took down Mrs. Catalina's painting without permission. Do you still want me to go on? You just caused me problems, Mom.
And I won't allow you to hurt Lucas.
I won't let you do anything to him. Because that was the final straw. You're not going to hurt any more people, do you understand?
I understand. And I'll accept everything you say. I'm going to try to control my emotions. But please, darling, I'm begging you, don't be upset with me any longer.
I have to go back to the textile store. If there's anything you need, you can call me, all right?
No. Don't go anywhere. Let's have dinner.
I don't want them feeling uncomfortable.
You are not making anyone feel uncomfortable. This is also my house.
No, sweetheart. You're not the owner of this house.
It will be mine. I am gonna fight for my right as the mother of Juan's baby. Deborah keeps insulting me and I won't tolerate it anymore. Don't turn your back on me, Dad. I need your support. Remember what I said the other day? You have to help me to be happy.
All right, sweetheart. I will stay for dinner. But I don't want to be locked in here, okay? What do you think about going for a walk around the hacienda?
Yes.
Come on.
I love you, Daddy.
Me too, sweetheart.
Showing me your presence and support are very important to me. That is all I need from you, Dad.
Legacy.